I don't agree with that.
Please cut all of that
Hell,
out.
Zeon. I mean, you know,
Thanksgiving episode.
Thanksgiving. Hey, since we're talking about sides, Thanksgiving episode. Let's go. Yay. See, double entendre there.
That was a great double entendre. And welcome to another grand episode of Dots and Lines. This is where me and my friends talk about everything anime, manga, comics, and everything in between. And we have a banger this week. Whole lot of fun stuff happened. I would curse, but the 3-minute rule. So please introduce yourselves, fellas.
It's your boy, me, Connell. I do all the things with all the stuff.
I am Digga Des, Mr. Sniffles. His name is Desmond.
And I am Grayson Red, a big old nerd. And the craziest things happened this week. Yeah, Gachiakuta, let's get to it. And then we're gonna talk about my favorite MC of the past 5 years. So Gachiakuta, who watched the episode?
Of course.
Yeah. I really thought he was gonna say the word when he got popped. I thought it was gonna happen, but it didn't. But still, goated episode. The dub, in my opinion, argue with your mama, don't argue with me. The dub is better than the sub.
Leak's better.
I 1,000% agree. Listen, Gachiakuta is on a great run right now. I am very concerned for what they're going to do when they get to the surface. I'm also relieved that Rudo isn't a psychopath. No, man, in this episode,
yeah.
Bro, in this episode, he gets the long spiel from homeboy that wants to destroy everyone at the surface, and he comes to the realization, I don't like them boys at the top, but I got some dogs down here I kind of rock with. I don't need to be obsessed with murking everybody and be unhappy for my whole life. Look at you. You're a freak with bags under your eyes, and you have body parts laying around you, and you have no real friends.
No.
Around.
Why would I want to do that? I'll get to them when I get to them. I'll murk all my ops up top when I get there.
Yeah, I do think that it is interesting storytelling. Seeing somebody offering Rudo literally the thing he's wanted the most since he's gotten down there is revenge on all his ops, but seeing him go through the stuff with Amo and then having a revelation of ooh, I need to go to therapy. Him having all these moments, and then Engine being the big brother that he never really had. So it just kind of gives him it's kind of a full circle moment for him to get the opportunity to do the thing. And he's like, well, you're actually crazy, and I don't want to fuck with you, but I like these guys over here, like you just said.
Yeah, having someone like Engine come around and actually stay a decent, good character for him and not give him shit half the series is great to me. I love it when a character gets brought in by an older brother. Does anyone else hate the trope when the person that they're trying to please is or the person who's their sensei is a dick to him for a prolonged period of time?
Yeah, it's always Mr. Miyagi. I had to be mean to you so you would get good. No, you didn't. You could have been nice.
Quick aside, and then Desmond, get your shit off. I always fucking hated how Kakashi disrespects Naruto for half of the series before we get to Shippuden damn near. I always hated that. Do you guys remember during the Chunin exams, the final part when they get invaded by the villages, when Naruto is trying to tell, a couple of people are trying to tell Kakashi yo, Gaara's sick in the head. Maybe we shouldn't let this fight go down. And Kakashi snaps at Naruto. He says, how about you shut your mouth? And it's nigga, he's 12. Chill out. And he always favored Sasuke so much that he kind of disregarded Naruto. And then he has to get trained by one of the legendary Sannin and come back a way better ninja and damn near die 3 times in front of him for him to admit, I've grown quite fond of you. Nigga.
Yeah, trauma.
I don't know.
I mean, I guess because his sensei is his said student's father, that I'm gonna give you the tough love kind of deal. I don't know, but this was cool how they did the whole ensign meaning of Engine's name and like linking people to other people. In this case,
Yeah.
it would be Zodal, the Raiders leader, who's literally like Phil said, offering him what he's been wanting since the first episode,
Yeah.
but in a different context of like I don't want to get this through the means of how y'all doing it. And a little side note with that too, because like cleaners aren't aside of doing some shicey shit to get what they want to do either. Like we've seen that
Yeah.
with Rio with the blicky, you know what I'm saying? Not really other things come to mind with that, but the Raiders are just as clean as the cleaners and vice versa. So for Rudo to look at Zoto and be like, yeah, I'm actually good with the family that I got, because that's the only thing that you're missing. Like you got the
Yeah.
whole tragedy backstory, and we'll get into that with the next anime with this. But and I also loved Rudo's reveal of his vital instrument name 3R, reduce, recycle, and reuse.
Reuse.
Like that shit is
That's
perfect
perfect.
telling. Like you know, man, the underlining is the mainline story of like literally nothing is waste. Trash, the conversations, your thoughts, like none of it is minuscule because it all has led you to something that gets you to where you're supposed to be going. So beautiful episode. Dub Gachiakuta.
Man, I love this show, and this second core has been so much better than the first. It's giving me everything I wanted it to, and even the goofy part where they're like free falling while driving the car. Like it's funny, right? It's funny, but like, if you hit the wall the wrong way, you're all dead. So it was tense the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a fan. I loved it a lot. I would say that this was my favorite episode of the week, but
real quick
yeah,
with Gachiakuta. The fact that it's on 20 episodes right now as of the recording of this episode, for them to only be 4 episodes away from the entirety of what we have for Kaiju number 8, I don't know, fam. Like what Zoe said last pod actually might be right far as anime of the year goes. For a single season to go down like this,
yeah,
to be compared with the likes of Fire Force, My Heroes last season, second season of Kaiju. You're doing something really fucking good.
yeah. They're on top of the game right now. Except for one anime that I want everyone to apologize to me for.
Dick on the table.
Listen, do you guys know that every episode of this season was rated 9.0 or higher?
All of them?
Yeah.
All of them, boy. All of them. Do you know that this episode in particular
9.9
rated at 9.9?
Yeah,
does everyone remember? Because I'm old enough to remember. I was born tonight, but not last night. I remember last year everyone telling me when this chapter came out, this was the most garbage ending of a shonen ever. I remember.
Hold on.
Let's please.
We get into it if you want to get into it. We get into shit. You want to get into shit.
This has been the best anime of the year. Point blank, period. Accolades.
Handled with care.
Engagement. Impact. I have never seen so many Deku profiles in my life. And you're telling me, first off, we all watched this episode, right? It was sequenced perfectly. From the moment everyone came back on the screen with the warp from Homie's dead body.
Kariguri with the light in the darkness. We didn't talk about that last pod, but that was a cool depiction. Yeah.
and then all the way to the final smash. Pause. That final smash, dog. Oh my God. Let's just give the one to the internal smash that no one else saw. This was so symbolic to me. Thank you guys for giving me the manga chapter picture, because I remember reading this going, this is so powerful. And niggas tried to gaslight me. Niggas tried to tell me, nah, this was weak. I was like, what? ¿Por qué? No,
is this not the whole series all wrapped up in what?
I wouldn't go that far as to say like the entire ending was boo-boo. No, like everything leading up to the very last chapter was gas.
Boy. Before I'm gonna let y'all go off, Kings.
I'm here for it, and I was very anti My Hero, but seeing it with some, I guess I think the term is reverie, like seeing it and looking at it now after having read it and sat with it, digested it, talked my shit about it, but now I'm like watching it, I'm emotional, right? Like watching this full story that I've been watching for like how long My Hero been out? Like 6 years?
It's been like 10 years.
I feel like 10.
Yeah, like 10. I've been with this character for 10 years. I've watched him go from the soft kid, I don't got no friends, to now I've got friends, to now I'm that dude, I'm still fighting and struggling, and now I'm officially that dude, and I'm the last bastion of hope. Like watching Deku go through the literal hero's journey is like, it's inspiring. And now that we're at the end of it, I'm emotional watching this. I know how it ends, but even I'm here for this part of the ride. And I want to see if they change it, if they change the ending or adapt the ending a little differently, kind of how they did with Attack on Titan, where they changed aspects of the ending once the manga came out, got all that backlash. In the anime, they changed things to make it more cohesive. So I wonder if we'll get that.
Yeah, 100%. They'll probably add a lot of more epilogue. They have a team up volume or chapter coming out that's supposed to be even more My Hero after the events that this is the end of My Hero. Like if anyone feels upset about the epilogue, you don't have to count that. That's not really to the story, but it kind of is. But like this is the ending of My Hero. I said it when we compared it to the Promised arc. Everything leading up to the reverse transmutation is the end of Full Metal. You didn't like that he, proposed to Riri and got his pie? Fuck you, first and foremost. But second,
right.
It's a fucking epilogue. Like shit happens. Shipping isn't as big as y'all think it is, far as resolution of story goes. So the fact that y'all feel entitled with that does kind of taint the fandom, as people say with My Hero. But everything leading up to this panel with the Shigaraki it's just amazing. Like you don't get all nines like that, 8 or 9 episodes into a final
it's
season.
not ass if it's all 9 plus. Like you can't tell me. You can say you don't like it. You can say, I can see a nigga being like, it's just not for me. Cool. You can't tell me it's not quality. Art is subjective, but you can admit when something is put together, the bare minimum. Like I've seen a couple of random niggas come on the internet be like, I'm so tired of seeing Midoriya. Shut your hoe ass up.
How do you get Midoriya? This is him at the peak of his power. What are you talking about?
Go watch JJK, my nigga. Go if you want to cry and feel like nothing's gonna happen in your life. If you want everyone to be as miserable as you, go watch fucking Tokyo Ghoul. Get the fuck out of here. Niggas win and niggas heal around here.
Oh, wait a minute.
No, I'm tired of niggas. Niggas try to gaslight me. I'm not having it no more. I'm not having it no more.
But
yes, but I'm not talking to you specifically. I'm talking about
I know, but what I do get your sentiment. I do get that. Saying the manga was ass is a stretch, because this part of the story is the culmination of everything.
And let me tell you, with that stretch, niggas was looking like Luffy.
Yeah.
Do you know how many niggas tried to tell me the whole series was garbage?
See, that's crazy. That's it's a shonen. It is literally like this. This might be one of the most like shonen that we've gotten since since Naruto.
Yeah,
and early One Piece, in all honesty, because Bleach was more of a seinen, because niggas was dying in the first niggas was dying.
Yeah, niggas was getting cut up.
Yeah, but like My Hero is probably the most shonen that we've gotten out of the new gen, because Demon Slayer is a shonen, but it's still very dark in subject matter.
Yeah.
JJK is very, very dark in subject matter. And is this Black Clover is even still kind of whimsical, but it's still very dark in its overall tone.
Yeah.
This might be the most shonen that we've gotten in the last like 10 years.
I'm glad you ended that comparison with Black Clover, because again, that's coming out next year to wrap that up as far as the manga and the anime goes. But far as My Hero to be an assembly shonen, you don't really get too much of those, because like Naruto, it really only focused on Naruto, Sasuke, whoever the fuck else. It didn't really matter. It's not like Black Clover kind of does it, but My Hero is a legitimate assembly. Like even the fucking Spider-Man tape guy, like literally everyone played a part in this episode. Everyone.
I could have sworn niggas was saying they hate the fact that it doesn't happen in Shonen anymore. I could have sworn niggas told me. Wow, I'm just saying, I could have sworn niggas let me know that's why Shonen just can't really get to the next level. They forget about all their side characters. I could have sworn. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping.
I just want to point out the laser girl. What's her name? The invisible girl.
Gachiakuta?
Anybody with a beam, she solos. Period. Anybody, if you fire a beam, she solos.
Shorty's like that, bro. Let's talk about those. My favorite character in all of my heroes, Ida Tenya. That's my nigga for real.
Okay, I can see that.
That scene where he pulls up out of nowhere, all you do is hear his sound effects of him running, and then he grabs Deku's hand and helps him back up. Y'all niggas ain't feel that?
And then we had the Bakugo moment. Like, nigga, don't
niggas trying to tell me that was mid.
He was all the way in a hospital, nowhere near Fuji Mountain.
Big Kachan.
Niggas tried to tell me that was mid. Niggas looked me square in my face like I don't have two eyes and a brain and said, that didn't even mean anything. I saw some dumb nigga on Twitter have the audacity to say, wasn't Kurogiri just trying to help Deku? Why would Bakugo attack? These niggas that read these hard A's that don't know how to read a fucking manga panel really have no creative writing comprehension. Someone tried to say Kurogiri was trying to help Deku get to Shigaraki faster. For the dumb niggas in the back who don't know how to read a panel, no, he was trying to warp him away, and Bakugo sacrificed probably more of his goddamn lifespan to run all the way over there with the explosions and use his teeth to explode him so Deku could get the last hit in. That shit doesn't do something for y'all niggas, man. Yeah. What's wrong with these niggas?
Yeah, even with that, like Kurogiri trying to save Shigaraki, but I forgot homie who died, while he was not a fucking Nomu, was helping Eraserhead out. Like I said in the beginning, like you have that light and darkness with that character, but it was perfect with that panel and setup because his last words was, what I'm saying, Shigaraki, you still got someone waiting for you. That's Spinner in this reference. But the fact that Nana Shimura kept, Tinko Shigaraki alive in that vestige world while delivering that blow was literally, what made that final panel so amazing.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm turned up right now. I'm very passionate about my boy Deku. I know I said over the past 2 months, y'all almost cried. I 100% cried this episode.
It's over, man. This is really the end of the show. Anything else that we get after this is just bonus. But
yeah,
that, man, the determination. Deku is a hero who always does his best.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, final smash. Go ahead, bro.
I was gonna say he is the greatest hero, and it's just the story of how he became the greatest hero.
How do niggas not when All Might is laying on his back with his fist up, and he says to himself,
"That's
from the moment
hero.
I saw you run, you became my greatest hero."
It's a bar.
Nah, Chris Sabat's gonna destroy that,
bro. He's our favorite hero's favorite hero, and y'all are telling me he's mid? Huh?
Just because he sees a body in education? Just because he wants to mentor the young?
Hold on.
Literally a character?
Hold on. Those are two different ideas. Two different ideas.
So no, being a teacher and valuing the future are different.
We can talk about this when the epilogue come out.
I'm about to say, we going because we're gonna get into it right now. It's peak, and he is doing amazing. He is still in high school.
We'll get to that. I'll have so much to talk about. But
Okay.
yeah, my dog Deku, that final smash. By the way, I don't think niggas peeped. Clearly, niggas didn't peep because niggas don't know how to read. The storm that was being created because of the battle that was happening was about to literally make like storms for the next week in not only Japan, but it was going to have cascading effects across the world, like clearly symbolizing what happens here is going to affect the rest of the world. Cool.
Yeah.
Deku's punch was so powerful that it altered the atmosphere and the rain clouds dispersed.
It's peak.
The fist that changed the course of the future. That's my nigga, dog. Don't talk about Deku in front of me. These niggas, don't talk about Deku in front of me. Get away. Get away. I don't take any of you niggas serious. Just like you niggas that kept telling me Cyclops was ass for like 20 years while I was saying, no, he's really raw. And then X-Men 97 came out and all of a sudden we have a whole bunch of niggas hopping on top.
Cyclops is the GOAT. What are you talking about? Who?
Not you. I'm not talking about you.
No, I know that. I'm saying who, the royal who, like, who the fuck are these, like, the
niggas that don't know how to read.
Cyclops is literally the anyway.
But yes, as you guys can tell, I'm a big fan of this episode.
Yes.
I hope you guys enjoyed as well. If you haven't seen it, you should.
It's gonna leave a hole, man, in the anime heart though, until Fire Force comes back respectfully. But
yeah, I mean, we're getting the end of a lot of new gen mangas, so or at least a lot of new gen anime, like the big ones. Anyway, not to say big.
Hey, there's a roster coming up though, guys. You know, Ichi the Witch is gonna get a manga. Okay, Kagurabachi is gonna get an anime. Kagurabachi is gonna get an anime.
God, I hope so. It's so
Witch Hat Artelia is gonna get an anime. We're gonna have some
already announced.
Yeah,
and they're taking their sweet time with it too.
Spring 2027, probably.
I know, right?
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Any other anime? But because I've been glazing, I'm going crazy.
It's kind of it right now. One Piece is alive.
Yeah, doing this thing.
Did you watch the Digimon episode? We're recording a little earlier than we normally would for the Thanksgiving episode, so bear with us if the anime shot is a little bit shorter. Not too much because of the greatness of My Hero.
Yeah.
I did watch a super cool fan animation of One Punch Man and seen its potential. So
Remake season 3 is a petition really going on right now in 2025.
What the fuck is wrong with these niggas over at JC staff, bro?
I don't know how you have it's 7. So the 7 deadly sins gets referenced often in terms of like just dip and show quality, right?
Yes.
Because the best fight I'm talking like the culmination of the entire series, like Goku versus Boo, like Goku versus Vegeta, like all the biggest fight that is supposed to be in the series was so poorly animated that I stopped reading manga after I watched the fight. I finished most of the manga and I stopped because it was
traumatized you
bad. I quit, and that's what this anime is doing to me. Like, I don't want to watch it anymore. Jesus. I don't want to read it anymore because, like, what's the point if you're gonna give me JPEGs?
Fam, these niggas had 5 years to give us the worst slop they could.
And the fan animations are crazy.
That's insane. Like, you shouldn't have fans being able to do because it's not like you're paying these niggas top dollar. We know that these niggas are slaving away in quarters, which they have tents under the balcony so they can't jump off and kill themselves. You're not paying them much. You're making them work way too hard, and the work is still bad, probably because you've rushed them to death. You mishandled every single step of what should be one of the most hyped animes of the year. How is it possible that an anime can rate it 1.0 at the same time a manga with similar levels of popularity or hype, which is My Hero, can rate 9 point something consistently? Are you telling me you just have that little staff? You're telling me there was just no way that you could do it over 5 years. You had no way to budget out the time to do that.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Wow.
It's like a draw, man.
No, it's not. No, it's not. That is intentionally drawn.
These studios are like monsters, man. They're just monsters. They're giant. You know what they are? They're abominations.
Segue?
Okay.
I was unfamiliar with your game, sir.
Clock it.
Absolute Batman issue 14. Written by the GOAT, Scott Snyder.
There we go.
Art by, let's shout this nigga out right now. Dragota. This is the best I've ever seen him draw, and I've read a lot of his work. God damn.
Yes.
This was the conclusion of the Abomination storyline, the one that had everyone hyped because Bane looks crazy. And just look at the opening page. Look at this page.
Dr. Venom.
Didn't have to go that hard. Didn't have to.
Damn, he really actually didn't, because this doesn't really mean anything in the story. This is just
a goddamn thing.
Oh my God. Nick Dragota on art, Scott Snyder with the words, Frank Martin, the colorist, Clayton Cowles, the legendary letterer. Is this the best issue?
Everybody in this book needs a promotion and a raise and a blowjob.
100%.
Everybody.
100%.
Shout out to Absolute Catwoman. Give all the blowjobs in one. Give us Absolute Catwoman.
Batty. This was where, this is exactly what we wanted it to be. It is Batman versus Bane. And the problem is that Batman has a plan. He's gonna, long story short, get Bane to use as much venom as possible and then overload him. They did a weird upgrade to Bane right before this fight because fuck Batman.
Yeah.
Darksied.
Yeah, shout out to Darksied. He pulls, first off, Aura off top.
Ooh.
He enters the arena. Batman has a special welcome to Gotham. Explodes a building. It falls on him. Oh, that should slow him down. Suck my dick. I'm Bane.
Yeah, hold on. Can I pause you there real quick?
Please.
Can we talk about the fact that the biggest Batman like plot hole and trope is that if he has prep time, he will do stuff.
Yes.
And come out with a dub. But the fact that like he dropped a building on him.
Yes.
And then proceeded to overfarm after dropping the building.
I love it.
Set up the execution, and it fits so well with his character.
Yes. This is everything I wanted to see. Great art, great action, and a whole bunch of prep time. Listen, I don't give a single shit that it wasn't mano a mano. I don't care if they jump this nigga. Bane is a cheat code.
Mm-hmm.
He gets installed with Venom and watched Batman for God knows how long to learn everything about him before they fought. So Batman has to use everything in his arsenal. He drives the bat truck into his back and the nigga flicks it off. Like literally flicks it off.
Yeah.
They're going to have to jump Absolute Joker too. Jump as many of these villains.
I'm getting there. But you can also talk about the symbolism of, we've been getting hints of the fight between Wayne, who's his name? Waylon Jones.
Yeah.
The dude that Falcone, like the boxer dude. Yes. And we have been getting sprinkles and hints leading up to this literal fight.
Yeah.
And the fact that Waylon felt alone, he had no help. He really needed his friends, and his friends turned it back on him. So he had to go into this super, like, literally a man fighting a monster by himself.
Yeah.
And we get the symbolism of the fight happening in the paneling. Mind you, the paneling in this is up there with Absolute Wonder Woman. Yes. Absolutely goated, right? So we get the fight of Waylon Jones fighting for his literal life, being alone. And then we also get the fight between Bruce fighting this monster of a man in Bane.
Incredible poetry with some badass art. Holy shit.
Killer Croc.
Ugh.
I was reading this next to my wife, who doesn't read Absolute Batman. She's a Wonder Woman gal, and she was like, "This art is incredible." I was like, "Yes, it is."
Yeah, like, yeah. This is bananas, dog.
And Scott Snyder, like Phil was, like you're saying, just sets it up so perfectly. It's like side by side talking about the fight while the literal fight is going on, in Absolute Batman. The flashback going along at the same pace as the fight in real life with the crazy appearance, but with Dragota's art of Killer Croc popping up and showing niggas.
Sometimes we gotta pop out and show niggas.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And look, I didn't realize how big Absolute Killer Croc was.
Yeah,
like, he was big, but it's like, oh, this nigga's huge.
I wonder if he can grow in size like Bane, because he obviously has venom in him as well. So I wonder if he can alter his size.
Maybe as big as he got, he still wasn't bigger than Bane. Which is fucking nuts.
Yeah. The fact that Bane was so massive, like even like looking in scale, because Absolute Batman is like what, 6'5", 6'6"?
He's 6'6". Well, 6'9", 421.
Oh, he's
crazy measurements.
Son, that he comes up to Bane's ankle.
Yeah, it's insane.
Son, just the fact that he's like, this really reminds me of like Attack on Titan. You got two fucking Titans fighting, and then you got Mikasa flying around. Like that's what it's like. Yeah, it's insurmountable odds that he's going up against, but and it's like he's unfazed though. That's the best part. Like this panel where they talk about how like he's genius at violence. That was so raw. Oh, Snyder! I don't know what it means, but it makes sense.
This nigga, but this was also the crazy part. Like his regeneration was so crazy that he wasn't just healing old body parts, he was making new ones. Like his cells had gone so wild that they were becoming embryonic, meaning they can make whatever, really.
Yeah, so he started birthing like eyes and mouths on his like skin. And
he went full Shigaraki. That's what it
was.
Yeah. And just the fact, like even like looking at the scale of like how small Batman is. Again, I'm coming back to that because he's literally fighting a mountain of like meat.
Yeah.
This reminds me of when Deku fought Muscular.
Yeah, the first time.
Yeah, and he was literally getting pushed into the ground, and then he had to like get it out.
1,000,000%, yes, 1,000,000.
And then Batman, has to come in and help Wayland just escape. Because Wayland, he does his thing, he distracts him for a little bit.
Yeah.
But ultimately, he doesn't do much of anything to stop Bane. He's getting his ass kicked.
Yeah, and the symbolism of the fight where Wayland is also getting choked the fuck out right now, and Bruce leaves the stands. He's getting accosted by security, and he just goes to the edge of the ring just to let Wayland know that he's not alone. And we're here.
And he, like a fucking like Batman, the badass would, he comes down and slices his back wide open, beginning at the thoracic. For those of you guys who don't know, I know a thing or two about muscular skeletal structures. Wherever you cut a person at in their spine, if you cut deep enough, everything below that is not able to move. So let's say you cut in the middle of the back. Everything from here down is no longer mobile. It doesn't matter what you're made of. And if you chop deep enough, it's not going to come back, period. Batman uses this time in which he can't even heal quick enough to chop off his fucking arms.
Yeah.
I don't think you guys heard me. To chop off his fucking arms.
So he jumps from the rafters, does this sick ass pose, slices Bane down the back to the point that he is a vegetable.
Yes.
Turns the mountain of meat into a vegetable.
And then when he starts, I'm sorry, because I read it kind of quick earlier on just to make sure I have time for this. But during all that,
he taunts him a bit. He's like, "Oh, your legs don't work anymore. That's cool. Your legs don't work anymore now, but you still got your arms." Then he cuts off his arms and he's like, "Oh, your arms don't work anymore, but you can still probably bite me if you want." Like he's like talking shit on his back, aura farming like Prime Piccolo, just aura farming, right? And then Bane is like, I've had enough of this shit, and then injects more venom into himself and starts to grow into this giant, grotesque, literal moving mountain of meat. And Batman's like, oh, you can't talk shit anymore. Bane still tries to talk shit. And Bane's like, use the venom in your system. Use the venom. I want to kill you at your best. I want to kill you at your best. And Batman's like, cool, you want me to use the venom? Fine, fuck you. Calls Catwoman from the rafters and she ass up.
And the venom.
Look at them legs.
Yeah, for sure. Nick listen, Dragotta knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
He knows people are going to goon to this. Sorry.
Come on now.
Bro, look at this. What do you want me to? You want me to ignore? She fine. That's our Black Queen.
Yeah.
Never forget.
Like, did she need to spread them that far to get the accurate shot? In the no, she didn't. But was she?
Good. She need to be sturdy.
She does need to be sturdy because she's shooting some high power shit here. This scene, it actually worked out. Batman defeats him this way because he roids out so much on the venom. When he gets imploded with even more, his body just can't take it.
Yeah. So just to flashback a bit, or is that after this, the part with the?
That was after the shooting. Yeah, that was after he explodes and. Says,
Okay.
Yeah, and God, it felt so cathartic because he said, I'm going to do it my way. They show in the next page, I'm going to do this my way. And it's like, God, he did. It like gives you hope because a lot of these books, of these absolute books, are really kind of anti-establishment. I think that's safe to say, right? And, the insurmountable odds of fighting someone that's backed by the system, which is Joker, it makes it seem like you just can't get through. But that's the power of Batman in any universe. With enough prep time and some hard fucking will, yes, you can.
And your ride or die, bitch.
And your ride or die,
bitch.
Dog, the fact that he not only like at first when I was going into this issue, I was like, I wonder like what type of ass pullery they're about to pull, right? Because we watched him get his dick knocked in the dirt like 4 books ago?
3 times?
Like we watched it happen in real time. He got his dick knocked in the dirt, got kidnapped, got experimented on, came out whole somehow. So it was curious how they were going to do it and still make it make sense and not be ass pullery. And when I tell you they pulled this shit off, tremendously, like it made everything that happened in this made sense. And then the symbolism of the fight with Waylon Jones and him overcoming the thing that he had to overcome, and then Bruce at the end being like, "Yo, I bet the whole house on you because I knew you was going to win."
Oh, I loved it.
What?
This is an anime.
It literally is. It's written like a fucking anime, and it's written like a goated anime at that. It's not just like generic anime. It's so we got kaiju, we got titans, we got fucking bat shadow people, and we got a bad bitch with a gun. Like what else you want?
Don't forget the power of friendship.
And the power of friendship.
Snyder writing the power of friendship is a crazy ass flex.
Let me tell you real quick. I love Scott Snyder, so I follow him on Twitter and stuff. Do you know he's a huge fan of My Hero Academia?
Ooh. Oh. So that's someone who doesn't hate on Deku.
You know what's crazy? Can you go back to it was one panel you just showed where Absolute Batman was behind Bane and you saw like the cape coming at him. It kind of looked like Carnage Mode Deku. I
can see that.
A little bit. I've seen it. I
can see it.
Yeah. But honestly, like, yo, this this issue is in it. That's not even the best part of the issue.
Bro, so let's get to the very last page.
Desmond, buckle up. Buckle up.
So listen. You're actually going to enjoy this, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So Bane is a mountain of mush or whatever, and he gets thrown into the river. Cool.
They dump his remains into the river.
Yes. Joker collects him and keeps him in a jar.
The flask.
Yes. Yeah. Shut up. So Joker says, you know what? I feel like, you did all you could, but I don't think you really want to be free. That wouldn't make you happy, right? Like your freedom needs to be taken away in another way so you can be free for me.
And he says, as your friend.
as your friend. Now, this is what happened because he was fucking with Joker. Okay, this is what happened because he followed all of Joker's orders. Remember, all of this trying to get Bruce to become the new Agent Venom or whatever was because
Don Julio.
Yeah.
he
Bad
wants to
people.
be done being the guinea pig for the Joker. All he did, killing his father, betraying his nation, murdering countless people. All of this was just so he could go back to his family back home, right?
I do want to pause you right there real quick because do you remember the absolute banger of a line Batman said before Bane voided out?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like, we are similar. The only difference is I didn't break my father's back or his heart. So he did all of this. He killed his father just so his island could have a better life and he could be with his family. So what did the Joker do? He genocided the island.
He nuked it. He dropped the nuke because he said,
Yo, look at that eyeball through the. The light point's lowering. I can hear.
It's crazy. But yo, he was like, you're not focused enough. You wouldn't be happy with peace. So I'm gonna take the thing that you think will bring you peace. Guess what? You're still gonna work for me no matter what. You lost. Cool. I got you. Let me help you out.
Bro had his body that's the remains of his body.
Yeah.
Bro had his body destroyed, and it was on live stream, so everybody saw it. He is in a jar, looking with no freedom already, and everything he loves was exploded in front of him with this nigga having a smirk on his face. What the fuck?
This is dark.
I've never seen Joker be this evil.
I've never seen comic books be this evil. Like, this is dark stuff.
How is this 1 through 14, bro?
Man,
how is this a year
I
and 2
don't know
months?
where else they go. I don't know where else they go. I don't know what else happens after. Like, this is, I kind of want to stop reading because I don't like. I'm scared. I'm terrified. Generally.
Me too. But you know, Scott Snyder's always said that his favorite villain is Joker because he terrifies him. You know,
Okay.
and he's going balls to the wall here. He's going absolute.
Yeah. And the next issue is Joker. ... That's it.
That's it.
I don't.
What does it mean? No one knows. He just dropped a nuke on Bane's family. Bane was his like right-hand man. And he just like, you know what? You wouldn't be happy with peace. Let me fix that for you.
Everyone dies.
As your friend.
This is a sick Negro.
Sometimes you gotta nick the field as a friend, you know? I want to let you know that all your resources, back row, all that, none of that shit matters, fool. Before hand traps, none of that shit.
No, guess what? I'm gonna nuke the field. I'm gonna pay 1,000 life points and I'm gonna nuke the field. Anything you got, and I'm gonna attack you directly. There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do.
There was nothing he could do. And you know what the crazy part is? He kept him alive so we could see that. He didn't have to do that. He didn't have to keep him alive. He didn't have to force him to watch it.
He could have let him rest. He was like, yo, he could have let him be like, you know what? You fought a good battle. You've been good. I'm going to take care of your people. You done did the right thing. He was like, actually, nah, you're not done yet. I still need you to clock in.
Yeah, I need you to clock in.
Crazy.
Real great. Before the next segue, another comparison to the My Hero and Absolute Batman, I guess, is Horikoshi. I think he didn't announce yet, but we're pretty sure he's doing a horror manga next. So the fact that we got so much body horror and just horror in general, and the Absolute Batman in particular, you know, maybe this merge between these Wednesday Warriors and these hard days, man. Like, this is really the year for this.
Man.
I was in Chick-fil-A earlier, and someone was asking me because I was reading while I was waiting in line. They're like, "What are you reading?" And I was like, "You know, I showed him my pull list, and he was like, "You know, I read a lot of manga. What do you suggest?" I was like, "This Absolute Batman," and just the cover made him look. I swear, but the cover made him look real interested. He was like, "Absolute Batman." I'm like, if you like manga and you like Batman, you're gonna like this.
Actually, we have a podcast that talks about that.
I should have said that. I did not do that. I missed that golden opportunity. Actually.
Oh, it's all good, man.
It's all
just
good.
a recommendation.
You put him on a goated comic book / manga. Like I feel like Absolute Batman is what Avatar is Like Avatar is not a man, it's not an anime, but it's an anime.
That's
It's anime.
It's that cartoon that we just categorize as too damn good to just be a regular cartoon. Like
dude that the hood fucks with, it's like, yo, you come.
You got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was a good because we're reading on Wednesday, I wasn't able to read all my books, so I'm sure Wonder Woman is great, but I didn't get to read it. But I did get to read this. DCKO.
Boy. DC is on a generational run right now. I call it, I say it. DC is on a generational run between movies and comics.
I know Drake is getting a lot of hate still, but you deserve rounds tonight. Oh. Come through, girl. You deserve rounds. DCKO round 2.
Yo, that was funny.
Yo,
but
this book was fucking nuts. And you want to know who it was written by? The GOAT! Scott Snyder again. What's good with this nigga, bro?
Give him an award. I don't know what award. Just pick one and just give
this nigga an Eisner now, bro.
Yeah.
From him to go to very like intimate. It is a big book, but Absolute Batman is very insular. It is nothing else affecting it right now, right? Mm-hmm. For him to go to that very insular, intimate book to coming over to this mammoth event and me to be just as interested in both books. One is about Batman, who's like a guerrilla warfare tactic, and one is a book about Superman in a battle royale, and I am just as captivated in both. They couldn't be any more different.
Mm-hmm. This book does it. It's such good character work, right?
It's great character work.
Stories that we've gotten before have previously been like, Batman's rich and he's got all these things. He's got all his access. Like, all right, what happens when we take that away? We get dark, gritty Batman talking shit, T-posing on people. Superman, Boy Scout. What happens when he can no longer play by the rules because the rules don't apply? What do we do?
Here's the thing, though. Like, it also, when you said that, it made this pop in my mind. What if we take away everything from Batman, right? But what if we give mad shit to everyone else?
Oh, yeah.
In this issue, the match begins with them in some dark, twisted world in which Darksied killed all the Elder Gods. And it's cool, right? Great, cool setting. Okay, they're gonna fight. They don't have to fight necessarily. What they have to do is collect a whole bunch of powerful items. There's 32 of them in there right now. And there's 16 items. You have to get an item or you don't get to the next round. You can see all the items here, right? Blue Beetle, so much raw shit. Blue Beetle Scarab, the God Killer Sword, who's that? The Adam's Belt,
Mother Box, Bane Venom,
Cosmic Rod,
Lantern Rings,
not one or two. Like, look, the whole spectrum.
The set, the collection,
Speed Force rings. Bane's Venom, Thor's Hammer, the other Thor, chill, we're not crossing over. Psycho Pirate's Mask, which means a lot, but we'll talk about that another time.
Yeah.
The Lasso of Truth, the pen with the fucking genie and stuff. There's so much cool shit in here that you don't want a villain to get their hands on. Spoiler alert, a couple of villains get their hands on some of this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Are these items all infused with Omega?
No,
they're just items. They're just very powerful. They're just like 32 guns just hitting all over the map.
Yeah. Imagine you're in an enclosed space with a whole bunch of your ops, and someone says, you'll get out of here to the next round, but we hid like 32 guns with switches.
Find them.
Find
it first.
That is what this is. These are some of the most powerful weapons in all of DC, and they're arguably putting them in the hands of some of the most dangerous people known to the universe.
Mm-hmm.
I want to highlight that the Joker gets something. He gets the Adam's Belt.
terrifying.
The first thing he does is squashes someone and eat them alive.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Zoe.
This is canon. This happened. Period. This happened.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Joker. And on top of that, he can also get really, really small. We'll show a panel of that later on.
Can we?
Man. So this is kind of like a long monologue or discussion between Superman and Lex, this whole issue. Like Superman is basically trying to stop Lex from getting anything because Lex is a horrible human being. And if he gets more power, this is only going to be bad for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So they have a confrontation. And it felt kind of good to see Superman put belt to ass to Lex real quick.
Okay.
Just beat the dog shit out of him and let him know, I'm stopping you. We're not doing this. And Lex is like, fuck you. We're doing exactly what I want. All right. In the beginning of this event, you guys remember how they entrapped everyone in the Phantom Zone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently it was for, time in the Phantom Zone is fucking weird. It made Lex sit down and just think for a while. And it made him realize, you know what? I don't hate you because I feel like you're holding us back because you do too much. I hate you because you don't do enough. Like, if you just, stop being a pussy and held things down, we wouldn't have any problems. But no, you just let dictators rule the world. You let a whole bunch of bad things go on. You let violence and crime run rampant. Like, we all got shown by the Omega power, or the Heart of Apocalypse, sorry about that, what the perfect world would look like, or what world we would have in our image. And you probably saw what a lot of us saw. You saw a utopia, diseases cured, everyone happy. And the fucked up part is you could do that if you wanted to, but you don't, Superman. So I want to show you the gift you gave me with being in the Phantom Zone. I'm going to give back to you. I made the Phantom Zone a blade. I will cut your hand off with it now.
He cut his hand off.
Now, yeah, this was gnarly. I read this and gasped in my car. I was like, oh shit. I'm not saying I agree with Lex. I think it's a very narrow way to look at what Superman does. I see why a person would.
I mean, when you think about it, it's like, yeah, he could, but then we've also seen Injustice. Let me see how that works out.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I'm saying. I'm not rolling with Lex. I'm just saying, I could see how someone on the internet that watches Nick Fuentes all day would be like, yeah, you're right, Lex.
Yeah.
Violence ensues. Cool shit happens. Starro covers everyone's eyes, and then Diana has to pick up Thor's hammer and crack some lightning to get Starro off everyone's face.
So mind you, in the background of all this, everybody is scrambling, trying to get things.
Everybody.
The heroes, the villains. Harley Quinn gets a speedster ring. Red Hood gets Blue Beetle Scarab.
So he can make whatever weapon he wants, which is a great moment.
Yeah, so Zatanna gets the God Killer sword. Joker gets the thing. Diana gets Thor's hammer. So it's like all these things are happening simultaneously. And then the Joker is an absolute sicko.
He gets so small, he literally goes in Big Barda's ear and then goes into his brain and starts literally exploding it from the inside out.
Just kicking it like Dave Chappelle on the couch.
Fuck your brain, nigga.
Nuking the field twice in one episode.
Yeah, it's actually really fucked up. This is a very violent couple pages in here, which I'm glad I saw, but then you were talking about all the people who are getting powers and stuff. Lex Luthor. I totally see why Superman said, I don't want you to get anything. He's a literal genius, so he gets the smartest thing he can. Would you like to guess, Des, what he grabs?
Think of all the things that we named.
I'll save you. He gets the Black Lantern ring, which means though.
I was gonna say ring.
Now he did go for the other rings, but Carol Danvers, who was a Star Sapphire, got to the other 6 first.
Damn, nice.
Yeah.
Didn't matter though because he got the one that he wanted.
Yeah, but the black ring, however, gives you control
over the dead, including the dead gods that I mentioned in the beginning of this conversation.
This nigga's Shadow Monarch now.
Arise. Yeah, literally.
Brother.
Oh, wait.
Brother.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the coldest part, because I'm not going to lie. Scott Snyder is a master at pacing. If nothing else, he will build up to a moment. He'll make you feel really low, and you'll ask yourself for one period of time, how are they going to get out of this situation? There was a mystery item out of the 16 that no one knew what was. And it turns out that mystery item was none other than Darkseid's Omega Sanction.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, you got to mention how he got there, though.
I'll let you. I've been talking a while. Go ahead. Go off.
I know what item that is. I never heard of that.
Basically, so the Omega Section is like Darkseid's Omega beams, the laser beams that he can control, and when they hit things, they erase them.
Yes.
That's it. It's a delete button for existence, right?
Yes.
So Superman is in this moment. At some point, Lex breaks out this array of kryptonite, and he's like, "Oh, I've been stacking kryptonite, so I got all this kryptonite. You can't do nothing." Stabs him with a shard of green kryptonite, and he's like, "All right, bitch, sit over there and watch me kill everybody." Pretty much.
Yes.
Superman is helpless at this point. Kara goes over there to help him. She gets stomped up by one of the gods. I think that's what happened. But it was Captain Adam that Captain Adam blasts Kara away. So Superman is literally on his like last leg because Kara tried to bring him a mask of Psycho Pirate.
Yes.
At least have an item to make it to the next round. Kara gets blasted away. Lex Luthor is controlling all these gods, and he's like, "This is your final moment. I'm going to win." Essentially, and Superman is like, "Yo, I gotta think outside the box. What were the rules again? One of the rules stated was think like Darkseid.
Yep.
Think like Darkseid in order to win. Otherwise, you won't win." And he's like, "Word." He takes out the shard of kryptonite, and stabs himself in the chest. He kills himself in that moment because he's like, "I need to think like Darkseid." Darkseid sacrificed his hand. He sacrificed his life essence. He sacrificed himself in order for greater power. I need to do the same. So what does he do? He stabs himself in the chest with the kryptonite, kills himself, and then gets the power of Darkseid and gets the Omega Sanction and literally blows away all the gods that summon and is this form now. So now we get Superman infused with the power of Darkseid. Nigga, what? What are you what are you talking about here?
Oh my God. Listen. This panel is crazy.
Yo, talk about it.
Bro, so in the DC All-In special that we talked about over a year ago now, when Darkseid literally killed himself so he could make himself powerful, like Phil was saying, he was running through the Justice League with a hook for a hand and with the zigzaggy Omega beams thrashing everybody about. And that same energy is coursing through Superman as we speak.
The full circle moment. Peak story. This might go down as the greatest DC run. And mind you, Green Lantern is my favorite hero. Blackest Night is my top 3 favorite story of all time. Maybe number 1. But this shit.
This is some shit. This is an event. This is a well thought out event.
This is Crisis on Infinite Earth level of storytelling. Yes. And this is forever going to change how comic books are told and how comic books are made.
This is no joke. Because it's running so, the pace is crazy. The pace is so nuts. Like last issue, it was 0 to 100. Now it's like 100 to 2. This is fucking insane. And the thing is that I love about this, it's the very first page in the issue was them talking about how Darkseid killed all the gods, and this is a graveyard for him. And now Superman's doing it. Now Superman's following the same path as Darkseid. What?
Peak storytelling.
Do you know what Superman did? Desmond, I will say it to you in words you can understand. Nuke the field!
He did nuke the field, yes. He did.
Generational run 6, 7? I don't know for Scott. It's 6, 7 generational run. I don't know, but this is.
I don't
this
know,
is
man. Get that man a Bentley and a blowjob. I don't know, but he doing the work. He doing like literally between Absolute Batman and this shit, dog. I'm spoiled. I am full.
Yeah, this is
feast.
This is legendary work right here, and he's driving comics in a fashion. I know Marvel's gonna win out as far as like sales next week, but no one can talk to me about the quality of DC. No one.
Well, they went out. What's the Marvel that's coming out to compete with these two? 3.
Them niggas have zombies over there. And that's fine. You should buy whatever you like. But we should really. This is a moment in time, like when Hickman was doing Secret Wars, and it was like, oh, this is different.
Yeah,
this is one of them. I'm not saying it's hype because they canceled the whole line and had it just be Battle World, but the quality of what Scott Snyder's doing right now is not something we see frequently.
This is genre defining.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is going to be used by YouTubers in like 15 years to describe Superman in like one of his forms that he beats.
Yeah. Darksied Superman or whatever the fuck, but like peak. Dub, triple dub, quadruple dub.
Yes. Oh, and we didn't even talk about the fact that next issue they're going to have the actual fights where it's going to be mano a mano.
We're not even at the fight yet. This is round 2.
Round 2, dog. We're not even at it gets better apparently.
Yeah, I was just about to ask what's going on with Absolute Evil and that Absolute Lex Luthor. Like,
we're not even there yet.
Not there yet. That's what I'm saying. Like they're telegraphing stuff and how cool it's going to be, and we're like, it's going to get cooler than it already is. What?
This isn't even the best part. This is just the entry. This is the start.
Yeah.
The Absolute Universe just started.
Yeah. This is the preliminary rounds of this tournament, man. This is I'm very excited. I can't wait.
It's given episode feasting. All shit. We only talked about 4 things, bro. Like essentially.
All dubs. All dubs. We're not talking about nothing else. Ain't nothing else worth talking about this week but those things.
I knew we didn't even really need the private chat to break it down because I'm like, we're gonna talk about these things for a while.
Yeah. Absolute Batman was bananas.
Insane. This was bananas. And we gotta show some love to My Hero because you brought up the topic. They're gonna apparently like talk about how Deku is like his dad's gonna be coming around. That's cool.
Sure.
I mean, I guess about time. I don't know. I mean,
sure.
The literal events of the story went through and not a peep.
Yeah.
He forgot it. He forgot the
100% forgot.
Yeah, he forgot. And that's okay that he forgot. It's okay. Yeah. But admit you forgot.
Yeah. He just started writing about Shigaraki and said, oh shit, this is way more interesting. And that's cool. Yeah. I don't care.
Nobody care about Deku. Deadbeat.
At least we got the traitor part send off. That was actually, he probably did forget about that too, but at least he actually wrote it.
Figured that out at the end. Yeah.
That's facts though. I do want to give a shout out to Jabber, the first YN of anime. And I'm here for it.
Facts.
That was another social media dub.
Yeah. I really thought he was gonna say nigga who shot me. Like
it was close. That dub was getting close. That dub was dangerously close.
Whose man is this? Yeah, whose man is this?
Yeah.
That's the edited version of it.
Yeah. Whose man is this? Is crazy, but accurate. Because they don't have that in that world. So who's like, who the fuck? Sorry.
Yeah. His ad lib for the dub are just always legendary.
I want to know who the voice acting director is. I wonder if they like. I'd like to hear the conversations. I'd like to hear them be like,
and when they don't,
like, so it's like, yo, play it straight, and then someone's like, you can talk like you back home. Right. You know what I'm saying?
He was like, nigga, fired a little bit. All right, too much. Bring it back a little bit.
It's not even just Jabber though. Even Rio's English versus when she shot her, like she was kind of her shit too.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah.
That needs to win an award. Gachiakuta needs to win awards. I don't know about particularly anime of the year because we still got My Hero and a whole bunch, but man, it needs an award, one at the very least.
I'm I don't usually vote on this, but like I'm gonna vote for MHA's anime of the year. I'm telling you.
Yeah, fair.
Nice. God damn, man.
Listen, guys, let's get to some recommendations. Talk to me. What would you guys recommend?
I am going to recommend Absolute Batman and DCKO and for everything we talked about. I recommend that. Go watch and read those things specifically, and nothing else.
All four.
Nothing else.
I love that.
All
Literally.
4 shits. Read all and watch all of them, and that's it. Enjoy your weekend.
I'm gonna go with something I actually couldn't catch yet, but now that My Hero is basically done again, not about to get into the thing with the epilogue with any of y'all people. I don't give a fuck. go watch Spy Family. It's enough episodes for me to like actually binge it a little bit now. So yeah, Spy Family is gonna keep me wholesome until Fire Force and the literal jam-packedness of January's anime. Freeran, the fucking demons. Too many animes.
Oh, Shadows of the Demon Realm is coming out.
Yeah, this shit is coming. We right, knocking on the door.
What you coming? I gotta go, and it was close. It was real close. But I gotta go Batman. Gotta go Absolute Batman. It was real close. Listen, when you talk about an honorary, I mean, this was real close, fellas.
So
could have just did like Phil did and did the entire
I didn't think. I was like all 4 of the things, but all of the things.
Yeah, this was a great episode for us as far as like stuff to watch and read. Oh man,
that's a big ass paperback too.
Get them both.
That shit kind of thick.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's pretty thick for a paperback.
Well, this is an event, so they allow them to have extra pages, and for good reason. I never once felt bored reading this. It was so well paced. It was fast but well paced, and I'm scared a little bit sometimes, and I'm excited, and I'm like, what are they going to do next? There were so many moments in here we couldn't get to because we can't talk for like 2 hours straight. Yeah. But this is a great event.
That's not our pod.
That's not our pod.
No, unless y'all want the Substack. If y'all want a Substack and a Patreon. Yes, eventually, but not y'all, but the people watching.
Listen, y'all. Thank you for another grand episode of Dots and Lines.
We're thankful.
We're very thankful. Hope you guys have a very happy Thanksgiving, and please be happy, be healthy, and be nice to each other. All right, okay, bye.